It moves through the darkest hours, a silent hunter in a sky filled with unseen threats. This is the B-2 Spirit, a machine born from secrets and designed to be a ghost. It flies as a flat black shadow against the stars, crossing oceans and continents, arriving over its target without warning. The B-2 is more than an airplane, it's a symbol of power that changed the rules of war. Its alien tailless shape is the secret to its survival and invisibility. Built to slip through the most advanced air defenses, it can strike deep into enemy territory with pinpoint accuracy. Every curve, every material, every line of code was crafted to make it disappear. Even decades after its first flight, the B-2 Spirit inspires awe and mystery. It prowls the global skies as a living legend, a dark knight of the air, whose story is still being written. The B-2 remains a silent, high-altitude guardian, watching over the world it was built to protect. The B-2's story begins in the tense days of the Cold War, when the US and Soviet Union faced each other with massive nuclear arsenals. Each side sought a decisive edge, building bigger bombs and more powerful bombers. In 1980, the Pentagon announced a new technology, stealth, making aircraft nearly invisible to radar. For the Soviets, this threatened to make their air defenses obsolete overnight. Secret prototypes like Lockheed's Have Blue had already proven stealth was possible. The US Air Force launched a top-secret program for a stealth bomber, codenamed the Advanced Technology Bomber, awarding the contract to Northrop. Billions were poured into the B-2 program, hidden from public view. For nearly a decade, the invisible bomber was just a rumor. In November 1988, the world finally saw the B-2, but its secrets remained hidden. The Cold War's end shifted priorities, but the B-2's mystery only deepened. Its existence changed the balance of power, making the world's most advanced air defenses vulnerable. The B-2 was no longer just a rumor. It was a new reality. The secret was out, but the story had only begun. Stealth is not a single trick, but a blend of technologies making an aircraft hard to detect by radar, heat sensors, or even the human eye. The B-2's flying wing shape is crucial. No tail, no fuselage, just smooth curves that scatter radar energy. Its skin is made from advanced carbon graphite composites, absorbing radar instead of reflecting it. A special radar-absorbent paint traps radar waves as heat. Even a small scratch can compromise its stealth, demanding meticulous maintenance. The engines are buried deep in the wings, with inlets on top to shield them from ground sensors. Hot exhaust is mixed with cool air and cooled further before exiting, masking its heat signature. The B-2 is inherently unstable, but a quadruple redundant fly-by-wire computer system keeps it steady, making thousands of adjustments per second. The pilot commands, but the computer truly flies the plane. This combination of shape, materials, heat suppression, and computer control makes the B-2 a true ghost in the sky. Stealth is a constant battle against detection, and the B-2's design is its best weapon. Every detail serves one purpose: to remain unseen. That's the science behind the B-2's invisibility. Creating the B-2 Spirit was a journey of radical ideas and fierce competition. Northrop and Lockheed vied for the contract, but Northrop's flying wing, codenamed Senior Ice, won out for its stealthy curves. Jack Northrop's vision from the 1940s was finally realized, with modern computers taming the flying wing's instability. Development was shrouded in secrecy, with work at Pico Rivera and testing at Area 51. The Air Force changed the B-2's mission mid-development, requiring low-altitude flight and a costly redesign. By 1989, $23 billion had been spent before a single bomber was delivered. The B-2's first flight in July 1989 marked a historic milestone. Originally 132 bombers were planned, but post-Cold War cuts slashed the fleet to just 21. The first operational B-2 was delivered in 1993, and the fleet was combat-ready by 1997. The B-2's creation was a saga of ambition, secrecy, and shifting priorities. Only a handful were built, but their impact was immense. The flying wing had finally become reality. The unseen had taken shape. The B-2 Spirit is a marvel of engineering, designed to be nearly undetectable while carrying a devastating payload. Its flying wing shape scatters radar, making it appear no larger than a bird on enemy screens. Inside, two large internal bays carry up to 40,000 pounds of bombs or nuclear warheads, all hidden to preserve stealth. 4 buried engines push the B-2 to high subsonic speeds and altitudes up to 50,000 feet. With aerial refueling, it can strike any target on the globe and return home without landing. Operated by just 2 pilots in a highly automated cockpit, the B-2 systems allow for long, demanding missions. The crew can even rest mid-flight, thanks to advanced automation. Stealth, payload, range, and automation make the B-2 unique among bombers. It's a true strategic asset, projecting power anywhere, anytime. The B-2's design is the ultimate fusion of invisibility and lethality. It is the ghost that haunts enemy defenses. The B-2 Spirit is the most advanced and most expensive bomber ever built. Each cost over $2 billion with operating costs that dwarf any other aircraft. Its stealth depends on delicate materials and coatings, requiring constant, costly maintenance. For every hour in the air, it needs over 100 hours of ground care. Special climate-controlled hangars are needed to protect its sensitive skin. These costs fueled fierce political debate, especially after the Cold War ended. Critics called it a relic, but supporters argued its deterrent value was priceless. The fleet was capped at 21 bombers, a compromise between cost and capability. The B-2's perfect combat record is its strongest defense. The price of silence is high, but the cost of vulnerability is higher still. The B-2 was built to deliver nuclear devastation deep inside the Soviet Union, slipping past any defense. Its 2 weapons bays can carry 16 nuclear bombs or up to 80 precision-guided JDAMs for conventional strikes. The B-2 was the first to use GPS-guided bombs in combat, revolutionizing air warfare. It can also carry bunker busters to destroy underground targets. With a range of 6,000 miles, 10,000 with refueling, it can strike anywhere on Earth from its Missouri base. Missions to Afghanistan and beyond proved its global reach. The B-2's combination of stealth and payload and range makes it a unique tool of national policy. Its mere presence forces adversaries to rethink their strategies. The B-2 is more than a bomber. It's a symbol of global power and a silent warning. No target is ever truly safe. The B-2's combat debut came in 1999 during the Kosovo War. 6 bombers flew from Missouri to Serbia, striking the most critical, well-defended targets. These missions lasted over 30 hours, with crews flying alone into hostile airspace. The B-2S delivered their payloads with devastating precision, using GPS-guided JDAMs for the first time in combat. In 78 days, 6 B-2S flew just 50 sorties but destroyed a third of all selected Serbian targets. The bomber proved it could penetrate dense air defenses and strike high-value targets without loss. The B-2's success validated decades of secret development and immense cost. It showed the world that stealth was not just theory, it was a battlefield advantage. The era of stealth warfare had begun, and the B-2 had drawn first blood. The ghost was real and deadly. After Kosovo, the B-2 became America's weapon of choice for the toughest missions. In Afghanistan, it flew 44-hour missions from Missouri, striking Taliban and Al-Qaeda targets. In Iraq, B-2S dropped over 1.5 million pounds of bombs on key sites, flying from both the US and forward bases. The bombers operated with impunity, even over Baghdad's dense air defenses. In Libya, 3 B-2S destroyed a major airfield in a single night, crippling Gaddafi's air force. The B-2's ability to strike first and hardest shaped the outcome of conflicts. Many missions remain classified, but its presence is a constant deterrent. The B-2 is used not just to fight wars, but to prevent them. Its global reach and stealth give US leaders a powerful tool for shaping events. The echoes of its engines reverberate in command centers worldwide. In October 2024, the B-2 proved its relevance in a new era. Houthi militants in Yemen threatened global shipping with advanced missiles and drones. After smaller strikes failed, the US turned to the B-2 for a decisive blow. 2 bombers flew undetected from the US, striking hidden missile sites and bunkers with precision bunker busters. It was the B-2's first strike in Yemen, expanding its operational reach. The mission sent a clear message. No target is beyond the B-2's grasp. Even non-state actors in remote regions cannot hide from American air power. The B-2's global strike capability remains unmatched. In a world of new threats, the B-2 is still a potent tool of national power. Its silent warning endures. More than 3 decades after its first flight, the B-2 Spirit remains at the pinnacle of aviation. With just 20 bombers, it stands as a silent guardian of American interests. No B-2 has ever been lost to enemy action, a testament to its revolutionary design. Its primary role is deterrence, shaping the calculations of adversaries worldwide. The B-2's missions, often secret, continue to this day. Its alien shape still inspires awe and wonder. The B-2 redefined the strategic bomber, proving stealth is essential for survival. Its legacy shapes the next generation, including the B-21 Raider. In an age of new threats, the B-2 bridges the Cold War and the future. The story of the B-2 is one of secrets, science, and a shadow that endures.